So for its versatility and gamification, the Apple Watch is sports tech that I actually use.
All right, this list comes from MKBHD's Sports Tech I Actually Use video. He uses, not me. He's an amazing creator. I like his stuff. But I'm a PT who has injured myself, rehabbed myself, and doesn't have a lot of money. So I'm going to give you the normal human version. Is it a keeper? Is it a meh? Or a flat out scam? Most sports tech is just anxiety with a monthly subscription. Every time I hear, for its versatility and blah, 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 my dad brain hears, you're gonna waste money, and I'm gonna get a commission. As a PT, I've rehabbed thousands of people, including myself, and I treat the fallout from fitness tech hype all the time. Listen, I don't hate gadgets. I love toys. I'm a guy. But there's a big difference between this feels cool and this actually helps your joints, your muscles, or your recovery in any meaningful way. So here's the plan. Gadget by gadget, I'm going to tell you what he says about the device, what it actually does, and what I would tell a patient who asks, should I buy this?
Yes, I wear an Apple Watch Ultra 2 while I play and while I train.
So, all right. First thing on his list is the Apple Watch. It's a smartwatch. It's about $400. Most people treat it like it's the gold standard for smartwatches. Yay that, I guess. He uses it to track workouts.
Now, as far as calorie counting, I'm not convinced that the Apple Watch is particularly accurate. But the real key for me is that it's inaccurate the same way every time. So it for sure overcounts.
And I like that he's honest. It's inaccurate, but consistently inaccurate. Quick nerd note though, energy burn for workouts is estimated using time, intensity, and your body weight. So I ran his ultimate frisbee session through the actual formula. I guessed at his weight, and the watch was surprisingly decent. Way better than I expected. For workout tracking, it gets my seal of approval. Good job, Mr. World-Class Athlete. Would I tell you to get one, though? If you're already an Apple person, and this will actually make you move more, sure. I personally hate Macintosh, but there are way worse things you could spend your money on.
Now, I have tried other fitness bands. I've tried the latest Whoop, especially, which is way more focused on just the tracking and recovery and fitness stuff.
Next up, we have the Whoop. I've already done a full video on this thing. I'll link it up there, I think, maybe over here. Too long didn't read. God, no.
No! God, please, no! 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 No!
This thing is an overpriced anxiety generator. If a strap makes you trust your recovery score more than your own body, that's not health tech, that's stress jewelry. And it's a flex that you personally can waste 2 months worth of food money on trash.
Next up is a piece of tech that if you're an athlete, you might have already heard of, and it's for recovery. And it's the Normatec legs.
Next, we have the Hyperice Normatec big leg compression thingy. They're great for people who literally can't move. They help prevent blood clot. They're used in severe cases of edema. Note, I said severe, not mild muscle swelling after a workout. For athletes, they get sold as flushing lactic acid and speeding recovery. No, they don't. Lactic acid is part of your normal energy system. It's not some sort of toxic sludge that builds up in your quads. Once your heart rate and respiratory rate catch up to your activity, your body recycles it quickly. Nah, bro. Lactic acid's why my muscles hurt. No. And you're dumb for saying that. What actually hurts is microscopic tears, damage within your muscles from hard training. It's normal. It should be there. No lactic acid is required. Any lactic acid flushing recovery toy for any number of dollars, let alone this thing is $800, is absolutely insane. It's a great hospital tool, but in this context, it's a hilariously overpriced recovery costume. He says they also get hot. Side note, the brand is Hyperice Normatec, and they get hot. Figure that out. Anyway, heat feels good. Sure. Dry heat, not moist, mostly hits your skin, maybe a little bit of fat. It's questionable how much your muscles actually care. If it feels good and you have money, again, it's $800. Fine. But don't pretend it's fixing your recovery, especially when a $20 microwave hot pack exists.
This is a mini massage gun made by Xiaomi.
All right, speed round time. The massage gun. In PT, I use these to wake up lazy muscles. They feel funky, sometimes they help you move a little bit better in people who have nerve issues. They don't magically fix anything, like sitting all day. They're not a cure, they're just a nice tool, and at least the price on this thing isn't obscene.
My workout headphones of choice, which are these, and I love these things, they're basically perfect. These are my Powerbeats Pro 2.
Next, headphones. If good sound gets you to the gym, I'm pro headphones. Mine were $30, but then I'm tone deaf and I don't care about audio quality. I don't personally need $400 audio to do squats, but that's up to you.
My cleats. So I don't know if this is sports tech either, but I'm throwing it in there. I have worn the same style of cleats every year I've played Ultimate since 2007, which is basically whatever the lightest weight soccer cleats I can find is. Usually that's Nike's Mercurial Vapors.
Finally, cleats. This is the first thing on this list that I unironically love. Sport-specific footwear is absolutely essential. Your feet are literally your performance base. For Ultimate Frisbee, soccer cleats are a totally reasonable analog. Spend money here before buying glowing frickin' recovery boots. So here's your dad advice. If it costs more than your gym membership, start asking hard questions. It should change your behavior, not your anxiety. No gadget outruns bad sleep, bad steps, bad reps, or a trash diet. Feels good is fine. Just don't confuse it with fixing your body. Now, if the whoop part made your blood pressure spike like it did mine. I already did a deeper dive on Whoop, where I go way harder on its bullshit scam and recovery score. If you're even thinking about buying one, or you already have one and you don't like looking at your bank statement anymore, watch that next. It's on screen here and linked in the description. Drop the next piece of recovery, fitness, whatever tech you want your dad PT to roast or redeem, or a more whoop. HRV toys, I'll tell you what actually helps your busted knees and your dad bod, and what's just expensive guilt.